I have returned from Midgard, Allfather. Thank you again for intervening in our time of need. However, it is with deep regret that I return without the next gift. It was stolen before we could obtain it.
I see. Perhaps this was inevitable, considering who is against us. I failed to warn you of her. Our adversary was once a second-class Aesir. She goes by the name Fenrir.
Fenrir.
As you know, we gods can be classified according to strength. As a second-class Aesir, Fenrir is very nearly as powerful as myself. However, she is utterly corrupt, and her brutality knows no bounds. She is the epitome of true evil. Her craving for destruction was insatiable, and in her lust for power, she tried to take the throne, starting a war on Asgard.
So the chaos that has engulfed this world, your wounds, they are all Fenrir's doing?
Yes. I managed to wound her severely, yet I failed to deliver a fatal blow. But heed my words, Valkyrie. Do not seek her out, for she is far too powerful. Concentrate on the salvation of the world. That is your task.
I shall not fail you.
As you do that, I will attempt to locate her whereabouts. She cannot be allowed to run amok any longer.
Alright, retrieve the remaining gifts on Midgard. Got chapter 7 to do. Oh, this is in the same area. Okay. I don't want to go back to chapters. I'm just kind of like, who cares about getting all the, blossoms? But yeah. There's so many side quests, which I find surprising. Oh, this is probably Midgardian Studies 2. No, Pure Souls Volume 2. Number of undead that wander Midgard changes over time. As a general rule, their numbers are... Yeah. Oh yeah, it is Midgardian Studies 2. We did the first one, I think. I want to start with Kristoffer's memories. I'm doing that first. Oh, and Cypher, your second side quest is available. Tiger, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What is it, Cypher? I'd like to know more about your beliefs. My beliefs? Oh, my apologies. I know this was out of the blue. You don't have to answer. No, it's not that. It's just, I'm still trying to figure out for myself what I believe in and how I fit into the world. Is that right? Valkyrie, Cypher, I understand that you might be otherwise engaged, but I was wondering if we could make a small detour to Romali. Oh, maybe this isn't Cypher's side quest? I don't see why not. Very well, it was my intention to purify that area either way. Thank you, then I shall take your lead. Oh, it is Cypher's. Taika's just involved. Okay. Where do I want to start? How many side quests do we have to do? Cypher's Belief 2. Mage's Miscalculation. Firelands 3 is nice. Long Lost Reconciliation. There are a lot of side quests. There's a good bit to do. Oh, these exist. You could spar with the Einherjar. We gotta make sure we do these. Those sound interesting. Kristoffer's memories first, though.
Prince Kristoffer, the enemy have breached our defenses. What are your orders?
Kessler! That swine! No doubt he grovelled to Elmo for reinforcements. And after all we did for him...
Forget about that worthless traitor, Gosser. Rally the survivors and anyone else available to hold the defensive line.
Princess Olivia, We're in no shape to hold out any longer. We must abandon this fortress if we're to have any hope of victory.
Olivia is gone. I am your prince, Prince Kristoffer. Do whatever you can to draw the enemy's attention to this fortress.
Yes, my lord.
Kessler only cares for his contribution to Elmore's war effort. We can use that to our advantage. I'm counting on you, Gosser.
You don't intend to lead an assault on the enemy, do you? A princess should concern herself with her own safety.
No. A prince should concern himself with the safety and protection of his beloved people.
I beg of you, my lady, it's not befitting of a princess. Princess?
We've taken the main camp.
I've got you now, Kessler.
Ah! Where'd you?
Count Kessler. Was your thirst for victory really so desperate that you would betray us all and become Elmore's puppet?
Puppet? Ha! What hopes do the fools who rule now have of unifying Lakadia when they can't even teach their women their place?
As a descendant of Gerhard the Great, it is my destiny to bring peace to the north and south. I will slay Elmore and any who oppose me.
Exactly the kind of nonsense a child would dream up. I do feel for the poor people who must follow a deluded wench to their doom.
Mock me all you wish. Better to serve a ruler with a dream than a cowardly traitor.
Is that the end? It's kind of hard to tell. Oh, that's the end. Memory number 2, I guess.
Wow. Is there anything Gerhard couldn't do? No wonder he became a legendary hero.
Oh, I have it on off auto advance.
One day, I'll protect my people, just like he did. I'm a descendant of Gerhard the Great. Monsters far and wide shall fear my blade.
Oh, now look at the state of your dress. What would your father say if he knew you were playing in the filth like common folk?
But this dress makes it so hard to jump around. I know. Bring me armor fit for a true hero.
Only knights are permitted to wear armor, my lady. It would be quite unbecoming garb for a fine princess like yourself. You see, long ago, when I had first begun my service at your father's side...
Here we go again. Off on another one of your speeches. Wow! Look at how pretty these flowers are. Isn't this just the lushest red you've ever seen?
Oh, I take my eyes off you for a second and... A red flower? Get away from that flower this instant!
Why?
That's a Polypianus. They may look appealing, but their pollen is incredibly poisonous.
It's gonna use poison powder on you. Oh, hang on. It's gonna use poison powder or something.
Ingesting even the tiniest amount can be fatal, and extremely painful at that. It was once used for assassinations. But that's no tale for a princess's ears.
Oh dear.
So, it's not just a defenseless pretty flower. That's so lovely.
There's nothing lovely about it. Now, if you don't want to be very ill, I'd advise you go wash your hands and that dress immediately.
I suppose you're right. I certainly don't want to die. I'll have to watch out for these Polypianus.
Yeah, that'll work. And Kristoffer never died. Alternate reality to
What's the
this game.
matter? Is this really all the proud knights of Lucada are made of? Hiya!
I yield.
A little rough round the edges, but not bad at all. Sorry for butting in. As you were.
Oh, please tell me my eyes deceive me. Not only have you abandoned the ball dance, but I find you sword fighting in your dress.
You worry too much, Gosser. See? I didn't nick a single thread.
To best one of Lucada's finest, despite being clad in that thing, is no mean feat.
It's that hero blood in you. It makes you a natural-born leader. If only His Majesty would permit you to bear arms.
I still have much training to do before I can claim to be any sort of hero. I'm sure Father will come around sooner or later.
I implore you to take your responsibilities as a princess more seriously.
Oh, don't get in such a huff, Gosser. It means a lot to me to know I have such a dependable sister to look after the place in my stead.
Lord Kristoffer! That armor... Does that mean you are...
You're finally riding out to battle then, brother?
Yes, to the front line. It was decided that the presence of Yerhard the Great's descendant would boost morale in our fight with the North.
Then I shall accompany you. You know I'm just as capable with a blade as any other.
I do believe I said you'd be looking after the place while I was gone. What kind of brother would I be if I sent my dear sister to war?
But I hear the conditions on the front line only worsen. Surely we need everyone who can fight out there.
And you'll be out there with me in spirit, Olivia. I'll regale you with every little detail when I get back, okay?
Brother, please listen to me. I just want to protect our people. Why won't you let me? Why is it so wrong for me to fight? For what other reason have I trained so hard?
Princess Olivia.
Dude, some of these memories end so weird. Alright. Kristoffer's side quest isn't available yet, so... What do I want to do first? Do I want to just go straight to Cypher's belief? It is in the red, which means it's probably the hardest, so maybe I'll hold off on it for a bit. Why is this one less than this? I'm assuming red stars just means, like, max difficulty. Ooh, Convergence level 3. Let's do this one. This one seems easy. I remember I did, like, most of the hard side quest earlier than I should have, and then the main game started to get, like, really easy. Valkyrie, the sword that Soul was talking about. Have you heard anything like that? I haven't actually, but knowing there might be such a sword out there has got me all fired up. Come on, let's go find it. Yeah, let's get it. Wait, there's a blossom in this side quest? The blossoms didn't have side quests.
You are all to be purified, per Odin's decree.
Taika, go.
Fulfill your mission, Taika.
As you command, Valkyrie.
I didn't know side quests had blossoms. This is definitely the first. Burn to the ground. Goodbye. I'm using Cypher's ice now. Ooh, great sword will be good on you because you have your shield. Charge, charge. Beautiful. Alright, you're done. Oh, you're still here. Goodbye.
I have done as I was bid.
Ba-ba-ba-bum.
This should be easy enough.
Meteor Swarm, go.
Egon,
Also get Egan here just for easier time. Ooh, what happened there? You, like, made some kind of illusion? Alright, dirt move bad, duly noted.
This is the true work of a knight.
That was a tenacious one.
Highwaymen, bandits, murderers, the world has them all, and worse besides, mind you. They say they're just trying to get by. I say these must be the end times, if that's what men must resort to just to live. Then again, just throwing them all into jail won't solve anything either. What a reasonable citizen. Or who was once a citizen. Better not fall in the water. That kills you in this game.
This should be easy enough.
Ah, ice! Who could have guessed? Oh my word, I've been chewed.
Take care of this, son.
I've been tackled by you. No, you don't. Get these wolves that are weak to ice out of here. Oh, you're weak to Egan? You're done.
Thunderbolt hammer.
Goodbye. Meteor Swarm is as overkill as ever. Dude, the main question we're all asking, when is the game gonna give me Nibelung Valesti? That's what we're all waiting for.
Defiled soul.
I'm 15 hours in the game, give or take, and I don't have it yet. Which is quite upsetting.
Loyal Cypher. Heed my call.
Heed my call.
If you'll allow me.
Yeah, get him, dude. Ow. Shouldn't have soul chained at that time.
Icy crystal.
Shove this, I might as well use it.
Requesting your aid, Valkyrie.
Get crushed. Good time for a greatsword. Never mind, you don't even need the charge, just die.
A strike worth its weight in gold.
If I died there, that would have been worth.
We must heal our wounds.
I wouldn't have
and
minded.
move on. Be the first to strike.
After we do have to do this, that's really annoying.
Egon, my warriors, come forward.
Dude, the fact that this game has no level ups kind of like makes me not want to fight everything. And this game having a similar problem with Scarlet Nexus being like, hey, sometimes you can't run. Like, I know there's a skill tree and you can get gems, but even still, you can get more than enough gems just by doing like 1 to 2 fights and stuff. I need to fight you guys. Alright, that's annoying.
Your sins
Way to waste my time.
to my side. My noble Imperial fight.
I'll hit you. Yo, that fire explosion move that Taika just did, that was pog. Ow.
Your sins weigh
Please.
heavy.
Oh, you guys are weak to ice, dang it. I've been using darkness. That's the darkness one. Alright, Cypher, get those guys.
Let this be an
I'm gonna spam Demon's Lance on you. Charging. Get him, Taika.
Egon.
Also get Egon here and Superior Meteor Swarm. Ow, can't see. Now I can't move. It's all in good times.
Icy crystal.
Die.
Entrap this world.
Requesting your
Please, crush. Or just die. You'll die before you get crushed.
This is the true work of a knight.
Well, that side quest was super easy. What in Asgard's sweet name is this? It's the legendary sword you told us about. It's a little rusty, I grant you, but you should be able to tell. Well, I'll be. You're right. As a perished entity myself, I can tell, no mistake about it, this sword is the real deal. Or was, should I say. Yeah, it was called like Decayed Sword. I pressed X too fast, but I skimmed it. Thank you, now I can finally move on in peace. This whole moving on in peace thing, it really reminds me of Ononaki. The game that could have been. Interesting concept, but wasn't utilized all that well.